How you doing, YouTube? Matt with Massive Beer Reviews, back with yet another review, and yeah, a little bit of, I don't know, honey ale time, braggot ale time, I don't know. There's honey involved, there's beer involved. Who would have thought that? And that is, Off Color Brewing's, it's their Scurry. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been Off Color beer. Actually, it's not true. I did a quad. I don't know if I posted it. Maybe I'll post it. So I kind of did this one. Anyway, this is one of the few I've had. Let's put it that way. Over the past couple of months, we get drips and drabs of stuff here and there, and just walking past it, and anytime I see kind of honey and molasses, my wiener gets a little bit hard, so I kind of have to pick it up. But it was a small ABV beer, so I was really curious. So anyway, let's dive in, see what she's got as far as what it says on the label. It says Off Color Brewing Scurry. It's a beer brewed with honey, molasses, and oats. A dark honey ale, 5.3% alcohol by volume. Malt, pills, dark Munich, wheat, chocolate, hops, northern brewer, herbs, broker, and Strusselspelt. Secret ingredients: honey, molasses, flaked oats. This ugly thing has a purpose. We swear. Zap it to find out. Oh, that's this little kind of barcode-y thing here. I thought I was gonna talk about the beer. Anyway, that did that. It was alright. You know, it's kind of like a little like rat thing, kind of scurrying along the ground, like looking for whatever, and there's flies behind it. So maybe you want to drink beer? I don't know. We're going to drink one nonetheless once we find a bottle opener. There we go. Let's grab this sucker. Okay, well, that wanted to come out. Hey. I knew I wasn't going to get to the glass. I have lights down there, and I've spilt way too many beers on there, hence the hand over the beer. Usually you just kind of try to get it in the glass as fast as you can, but these things happen. So we have a gusher. We'll see what happens with this. Nice and sticky now. Get these nice paper towels. Actually, I rarely have paper towels in my house. The paper towel junkie would be my future wife. She's the one that kind of brings these up all the time, so she saved the day on this one. Look at that. Clean as could be. Got a nice nose on her. Anyway, let's give her a little bit more than that. See what she's got. So, immediately, with how it gushed out of there, you're expecting it to be infected. But, you're talking about honey. I know these guys do deal with active yeast. So let's kind of go into her, expecting her not to be messed up. 2 fingers. It's kind of got this weird creamy top too. It's kind of like a rocky creamy. Whatever. Crazy, neurotic, weirdo bubbles throughout. And she's dark. She's not super dark. And glean some color through her. Deep, dark, rich mahogany with kind of browns kind of floating around in there. And yeah. It's clean as table too. Damn it. See if we get a nose on her. She smells clean, which is kind of weird for the whole honey, molasses, oats kind of thing. What does that mean? I don't know. You get a little bit of that kind of honey in there. A little bit. Nothing too crazy, but subtle honey. Definitely get those molasses in there, to be perfectly honest with you. It's rich, but at the same time subtle. This beer's not coming off huge in the nose. And, yeah. Burnt sugars, basically. Burnt sugars, the sweetness, and that's pretty much it. Definitely smelling like Belgian leaning, but we're gonna find out. So let's dive in, see what she's got. Cheers. Curious as to the date on this. Taste wise, you're getting burnt brown sugar. That's your molasses working. You're definitely getting a sweet, the honey sweetness in there. Very relatively thin, 5.3%, but you expect the beer with these kind of sweet things going on to have a little bit of body to them, bit of thinness to it. There's like a roasted maltiness kind of floating around there too, but nothing too crazy, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, so basically kind of unrefined sugars. And a thinness and a carbonation that reminds you of cola. It definitely comes out very soda-like. Very, very soda-like. It's almost like a kind of alcohol pop as opposed to an actual beer. But yeah, there's something missing to it. There's a core missing to it. I think whatever made this thing gush, whether is it an infection. That's why I was looking at the date. I couldn't find a date on there. I don't know if they date their bottles, but curious if this is absolutely brand new, just flying in on the shelf, and I just got it in the right timing. It could be on its way to getting funky, but it just hasn't gotten there yet. So I'm really curious how this turns out with a little bit of time. Not that it's something you would age at 5.3%, but give it a couple months, see where she lands. But yeah, pretty uninspiring stuff. Really not much to it other than it's a beer that kind of tastes a little bit like a soda. So there you go. Let's talk about it. It's one of the better honey-based ales that I've had as of late now. You can actually do honey right in an ale, and I really love it. Locally, we have Ironheart. They've done some nice things with some honey in some of their beers, albeit most of them have been hop-forward stuff. Weyerbacher, another local brewery, their 15th anniversary, 13th anniversary is a braggot ale. A little bit higher in ABV, but honey-based, and that was absolutely delicious. So you can work with honey and make it work right. It's just sometimes it's getting a little bit, I don't know, dodgy or something. And this one was kind of in that realm. Value and availability. Yeah, it was just single bottle, $3, give or take, so what is that? Availability, you don't know. If you get off color, chances are you'll see this one and just say, if you like what, will you like this? If you like gushing beers, if you like honey, and you like burnt brown sugar, because that's really all you're getting here. You get that little bit of roast malt, but other than that, it's really more like soda pop than actual beer. So if you like those things, then this is worth your while. So there you go. Another review in the books. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, anywhere in between, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Like, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Untapped, Massive Beers, all four of those places if you want to check me out anywhere else. And hopefully you guys enjoyed the review. Hopefully you're enjoying a beer that does not gush as much as this one. And hopefully see you next time. Cheers.